YouTube, what's going on? 392 Blurred Lines coming back at you again with another video. As you can see, I'm in the garage once again. I've been spending a lot of time out here, and this is where I'll be for a while. So, the first time coming to the channel, if you're into working on cars and things of that nature, this is what I'm gonna be doing for a while. First time coming to the channel. If you like what you see, be sure to hit that like button. If you like to, subscribe if you must. We're gonna be coming at you today with a video pertaining to Operation Dart. Once again, we're working on this 65 Dart. I've been busy working on the engine, and this still entails working on the engine itself. But I have to get an oil pan. I have to get an oil pan that is going to be sufficient, that is going to fit. You know, there's traffic going by. It's the first time all this traffic going by at one period in time. But back to what I was saying, I have to get an oil pan. So what I got to do, I have to go back and put my mock-up engine along with the transmission back down inside of here with an oil pan that we have. And we're using this just to get some dimensions. I do have an original oil pan here that actually come off a 360, but we also have one that is made by Kevco Racing. We do have one actually that's Brother Pomp's. He brought that out so we can use that to try to get some measurements off as to what kind of oil pan we're going to put down in this and how deep we need it to be. Well, we don't want it to be actually, because we want clearance. Now, I do have coil lowers on the front of it, so I can raise this car up some, but we're going to take measurements with it sitting as low as it is. So that's what I'm going to be doing. As you can see, I already have the transmission back on the mock-up block. So I'm going to be putting an oil pan on it, and we will be sitting it down in Operation Dart here. I have to take this engine mount plate back out of here and put it back on the front of the engine. Of course, these are hand tightened bolts, so it's just sitting in here. So that's no biggie. But we have to do that today if I'm going to get any measurements as to what I need to order, because I got to order it. It's something that they may have one in stock. I don't know. We'll find out after we get our measurements. But Brother Pomp, he's going to make his way out here sometime this morning. This morning being Saturday morning. So he's going to come out here and we're going to see if we can get this done. Also, we need to degree in my cam. We did get the timing chain put on. I'm behind on videos. I got so much to edit, and you're not gonna get this. Today being Saturday, you may not see this video for till Monday at least, because I gotta catch you up as to where I'm at. But I might go ahead and post this, because it might be a simple, easy video. So I might post this before some of the other videos with the assembling of the 360. So we're gonna try to get these videos to you. I don't want to try to put everything in one video. It's exhausting. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna try to break them up. This one here, this will be one by itself. So you will just get this one video pertaining to getting the measurements on this oil pan. So we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back at you and try to get this thing set down in here, get our measurements, and then we're gonna move on to something new. With all that being said, I'll get back with you very shortly. Peace out. All right, like I said, I'm gonna get this thing prepped to get it mounted back down inside. I have to put my timing chain cover back on because the engine plate mounts to the front of it. So I will be putting this back on so we can put our engine plate back on the front and see if we can't get this thing prepped to drop back inside here. Actually, I'm going to take this transmission mount back off as well, because I can't drop it down in there with this on. I'll be putting this back under the car and just putting the transmission right down in there with being mounted on the engine. Transmission is not heavy, as you can probably hear. It's just a hollow shell. I purchased the transmission. I gutted it because I needed a core so that I could do the mock-up. All the work that I did as far as when I did my rear end, I needed to line the rear end up. So I had to have a transmission on it to line the rear end up, the the rear end yoke. I had to line that up with the center of my transmission. So it was I like to got that content for you. It was pretty interesting. It took a while, but I did get it done. So now just trying to keep moving forward so we can get this thing, get it all done, because we want this thing rolling. We want it started. We want it fired up. We want it going down the road by the closing of this year. So we will put the mount, tranny mount, back up under here. As you can see, it's not heavy at all. Very light. Motors, engine's the heaviest thing. But we are going to lift it up. Brother ain't trying to get dirty out here today, but we're going to try to get something done. Okay, we're going to take this engine plate back out of here. The way that this will be mounted on is going to be going through the timing chain cover, and then the water pump will then be mounted to the front of the plate itself. Right. We'll put the oil pan on and see if we can drop it back down in. YouTube, what's going on? Back again, 392 Blurred Lines coming at you. As you can see, different day. Didn't get nothing done yesterday. So, we're at it today. I talked about getting this motor sitting down in here so we can do some measurements on the oil pan. Brother Pomp out here with me today. He made it out here.
What's going on?
So we're gonna see if we can't get this thing dropped off up in here. So y'all stick with us and watch us get our struggle on, because it's real. Struggle, definitely real. First time coming to the channel, be sure to go back and check out some of them other videos, and keep riding with us, because before it's over with, we're gonna be at the finish line. So just stick with us. We're gonna be in there in just a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing dropped off up in here. Got to hook a chain up to it, pick it up a cherry picker, and make things happen. All right, YouTube, we back. We're getting ready to drop this thing off down up in here. Got it all hooked up to the engine hoist. Now we're gonna see if we can get this thing picked up. Take this front end off here so we ain't gotta go up so high with it. Just up there. Over the grill. Oh, I need to jack this up, don't I? So I can put that stands up under it. Car sits a little low, so I gotta jack it up. Gotta get the engine hoist up under it. Sure ain't tired. Getting up on a tilt. That thing ain't heavy at all. No weight at all. Fingers are jacked them up. Back. Line. Start down some more. I'm gonna get down there and get that transmission, because I got the mount already under there. Gotta get to that transmission. So lift it up so it'll slide up on there.
Just want to take the mount down.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna just drop it, so I ain't gotta fight trying to line it up.
Well, unless it can go back.
It wouldn't go back, it's gotta go back because that's engine plate. All right, let's jack that dude back up. On that car. Got to go up and go back.
How about what you're saying? Your mount on that?
Yeah.
It's where it goes?
Yeah. Let me see if I can get that on now. Oh, let me move the transmission backs up. That's exactly where my training mounts.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, what that one right there is just not.
Yeah, so we just say mount top of it. That's it, yeah. No matter how you look at it, that pan ain't gonna work on this. That pan is not gonna make it. It ain't designed for this. All that in the front end.
You're just gonna have to have probably a center something. So
And we're taking into consideration that pan is up higher because them two bolts are in front. But shit,
we'll bring it up higher, but it ain't gonna go that much.
it ain't gonna bring up that much higher.
So what you could do is measure. You already know where your hole's at. Man, you got a lot of room though. I bet if that sumps in the center, you have no problem. Because you got room from this bar on back. That sump can be anywhere in there. Let me check this book out.
All right, we're gonna show you what we're working with here. All right, that's what we're working with. We're trying to find our dimensions from oil pan as to how low it's going to sit to the ground. And as you can see, the rack and pinion, according to this oil pan, is not going to work. So it lets us know that is definitely not going to make it. We have a long way to go to come down to our engine mounts, and it's that close. Even though we had these two bolts here in this cover, they were put in here to protect those threads when I had this wheel braided, but that is not that much of a difference to where it's going to affect it that much. So we just know we got to have more clearance than that when it comes to the rack pinion. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So we're gonna come back at you real shortly and let you know where we're at. All right, that's going to conclude this video. Just a quick little little glimpse as to trying to get these measurements for this oil pan. The solution I come to, the designer of the front end, I'm just gonna give him a call. He already know what oil pan I already need because he has fabricated many of these front ends, these K-members. So I'm just gonna call him up, say, yo, brother, I need an oil pan. What oil pan do I need to put up under this 360 to drop down in this dirt? I'm sure he knows. So we did all that unnecessary work for absolutely nothing. But I'm sure you sat there and you watched it and said, them brothers, they working hard. No, it was a little work involved, but it was just unnecessary work. So we're gonna shut this thing down right here. We're just gonna give you a quick glimpse as to what went on today, trying to get this stuff right. You know, it's just a bunch of wasted time, but it's all good. So I think I'm gonna go waste a little more time. I think I'm gonna jump into scat and blurred lines. We're gonna go for a ride. But other than that, we're gonna shut the thing down. We're gonna let Brother Pump give y'all a shout out.
Peace out, we out.
He said peace out. He's out there wiping on the Daytona out there. And we're gonna shut this thing down. What's that mess down up in there? That mess out of there. Oh, we can't have that messing around. Got junk going on up in there. So, with all that being said, we're gonna shut this thing down. We're gonna get back with y'all a little later on. Alrighty, like I said before, enjoy what you've seen. Hit that like button. Definitely subscribe. And we're gonna get back with you. All that being said, 392 Blurred Lines. Peace out.